Hi guys, this is the second part of the filtering tutorial, and in this lesson we will continue to filter the existing data by adding different operators such as between, int or like. Between and int operators are also commonly used in SQL to filter results based on a range of values or a specific set of values, but the like operator is extremely useful when you need to search for a specified pattern in a text column. It's commonly used with string columns, often in combination with wildcard characters such as %sign or underscores. Keep following along to gain a solid understanding of how to effectively filter the data and use them in different circumstances. So let's start with between combined with and operators. First, if I try to select all from the film table, it will print out all the results, all the rows from the film table. But if I want to sort, for example, this lane, all the table based on this length column, let's say that I want to filter out all the rows where the length is between, for example, 17 and 100. I used to do it with this where operator, like where length, type in that like less than, for example, 100, and length again table is greater than 17, right? I used to do it like that. If I click on run button here, you will see that it will just sort all the rows where the length is between 100 and between 70 and 100. But another way of doing it between and this is the most common way of doing it. You will just type in the select all from film, where instead of the where length is less than 100, you will just type in the where length is between 17 and 100. If I run this query here, just click on the run button here, you could see the result will be identical, the same as this one. But this query just seems very easy. That's why sometimes you will need to use this query instead of this one. Another operator that we are going to use here is the in operator. For example, you want to select, as an example, we used to do it like this one, select all from film. If I want to, for example, select the rows where the rental rate, for example, equals to a specified value here, for example 0.99, 2.99, I used to do it like that, like adding the rental rate column equals to 0.99, or rental rate equals to 4.99, etc. But if I just run this query, it will sort all the rows based on these values, only these two values. But this is not appropriate way or short way of doing it. Sometimes you might need to add in lots of values here. In that way, this query would not be appropriate. Instead, we will use in operator, or we should use it. We're just going to type in again, select all from film where rental rate is in, and inside of the scope you will type in the values here, 0.99 again, comma, 2.99 and 4.99, etc. right? 4.99. and if I just run this query, this short query, it will again will give you the same result here. It will just print all the rows where the rental rate is equals either of these or these values here. This code and this code looks better than these previous ones. That's why between and combined with and in operators are commonly used in SQL, and you should know these ones. Okay. In statement also applies for the text columns. How we will use it. For example, if I try to select all everything from the film table and run it, for example here, click on the run, it will just print out all the data here. But if I want to specify it, I used to give a condition like where as an example, I will type in the title equals to the name of the title. I will pick up this one, for example, airplane, this one, right? I will copy it and paste it here, right? I will delete double quotes here, and again, instead of this one, again I try to type in another one, or title equals to, for example, this name, and you can see how long our query seems when we use it with the where condition, right? If I run it, it will just print out the rows where the title is equals to these values. But in is also used. It's like, for example, select all from film where title you will type in this one like that. Inside of the scopes and single quote, you will just need to add in your values here, like this one, first one, and the second one, this one, and you will get the same result here. That's why it always looks very easy, and in practice this way is commonly used. Okay, the last one is the like operator. This like operator is very important to know. You should know it. The like operator selects all the records from the table based on the wildcards. For example, you want to select all from film where title, like, for example, ANT. First I will select all from film here, film, right? Select all from film, and for here I want to select all the rows where title, for example, starts with ANT, right? As an example, I will type in the where title like operator, and like works with wildcards or underscores when we just type in the percentage sign and here and run this query here. It will do what? It will query or select all the records from the film table where the title starts with the string and ends with ANT characters. These should be any values before this ANT, but after this percentage sign, the last three characters should be ANT. That's why it will sort it like that. Another way of selecting it, you can even copy it instead of this one, paste it again. But if I try to put in the percentage sign at the end of this title here, like this one, and run this query, you could see it will start all the records from the till builder. It will just start with the string and ends with any characters, right? But the first three letters should be equal to these characters like and, right? And the last one is it just selects all records from the film table where the title contains the string and anywhere inside of the within it inside of that title. For example, I will add in the percentage sign here, right? And if I run this query here, like this one, inside of this title, it will just contain the ANT characters inside within these strings. You could see all of these rows contain ANT here. That's why you will just sort it easily when you want to select, for example, or sort the specified name, but you don't know actually the database titles. That's why in that case it will just be very helpful for you. Okay, and sometimes we can filter the records based on exactly character numbers, the number of characters. For example, I want to select all from customers, right? Let's see, I will select all from customers and just run this query here. Select all from customers. Yes. delete S and run it here, and it will sort out all the data here. But if I want to filter records where the first name, this first name consists of exactly 4 characters here, I will just type in what, select all from customer, where customer or first name name, like 4 characters here, 1 2 3 4 4 underscores. This underscore and wildcard percentage signs are 2 symbols that you are going to use with this like operator. You could see it will just sort all the rows where the first name contains only 4 characters here. Okay, and another way of doing it, like if I want to select all the first name and last names where the last name ends with L characters, as an example, I want to select all from customers. I want to select all from customers where first name, like first name, again equals to 4 characters, and give another condition, last name ends with all records, all characters, but ends with L character, right? Here, this last name should end with L, for example. If I run this one, you could see all of our first name contain 4 characters, while last name ends with L character here. Okay, I can even select all the data with the first name, which is equals to 4 characters, right? And add in the and inside of the scope I will add in the last name, right, is should be ended with L, right? And give one more condition, the second character should be E. Okay, E letter, E character. So I will add in the last name, like inside of the scopes I will add in the 1 underscore E and all the other characters here, like this one. Okay, if I select this query here, it will just sort out the first name, because first name contains 4 characters. Last name here should be ended with L, because I have typed in the percentage sign before L. It means that I don't mind that all the characters should be different before L, but the last one will be L. It will just skip all the first characters, and at the end it will end it with L. It will give a condition, because this condition sorts all the records where the item should be ended with L, and the last name is like E. It says that the first, we don't mind the first character should be A or B. We just skip it with the help of the underscore, but the second one will be E. This is a mandatory here, and the last ones is not a compulsory. It should be any characters you want. So we have sorted all of them, and we'll just print out 2 records here. Now let's solve the practical questions, and from there you will understand it better. So the first question is, find all the fields in a database that have descriptions containing the word drama, titles that start with B, and titles that are 3 characters long, and those should have at least 3 characters, with N as the 3rd character. So I will type in the select all from field where I will give a condition, description like drama, like inside of the single quotes from both sides I will type in percentage sign, and inside of that I will add in the drama. Okay, if I just run this query here, it will sort it, and it says that drama should be at any part of this sentence, right? Here, it doesn't matter. We don't assign a position here with the help of the underscores. Thus we say the drama should be at any part of this sentence. The second condition is the title, so we will type in the end title like title should start with B character, and the last part we are not interested here, so we are just skipping it with the percentage sign. Again, I will sort it, and we'll have a look at the title, and it starts with B. All the rows are starting with B. If I want to make this the last condition or the last statement here, so we should have at least 3 characters and ending with N, right? So N should be the third character here for the title, like here, right? N should be like this bank. N should be the third character. So I will add in what? And again, and operator title like. So I will first skip first, second characters, and then I will add in the N, and the last ones we are not interested. So I will run this query here, and it will sort only these rows. You could see how we manipulate around this data here with the help of these magic operators. So now let's cover the question 2. Question 2: which customers in the database have the following characteristics? The first name is exactly 4 characters long. The first name contains R as the third character. Their last name ends with either Z or C or both, and their address ID falls within the range of 300 to 400. Okay, let's solve it. To solve this question, I will first select all from customer table. Customer, right? Select it, run it, and it will run it. The very first thing is that we should do what? The first name should be matched to 4 characters long. So I will add in the first name with the where condition, where first name is like inside of single quotes. I will sort for 4 underscores here, so I will put in 4 underscores to sort it for 4 characters only, so it will print out all the rows where first name is 4 characters long. Okay, the first criteria has been met, we have solved it. And the next one is that the first name contains R as the third character, so the R character inside of the first column should be this, like this, Sarah, right? We should sort all the names with R character as the third position. So I will add in what? First name and first name like. So I will add in the 2 characters like blank spaces with the underscores, and then add in the R, and then add in the percentage sign. Okay, we are not interested in the first and the last ones, so the only thing that we are interested here is the R character as the third one, and these 4 characters. Okay, if I sort it out, you will see it will only sort the first names as the 4 characters, and the third position should be R. Okay, the third criteria is the last name should end with either S, Z or C. So I will add in the and here, and inside of the scopes I will add in the last name column should like inside of the scopes, single scopes, and percentage side I will add in Z or last name. Again, copy this one, last name should end with C. Okay, C. Again, run this query. You could see from here it will sort it out, and the last name are only C. It has printed out all the characters where the last name ends with S, because we don't have a data with Z character. Okay, and the address ID, if I look at the address ID, I will just add it should be between 300 and 400. So I will add in the AND statement again, address ID address ID between 300 and 400. Again, run this query, run this one, and you will see it will just print out one row here. This is the practical demonstration. That's why the main reason of going through this tutorial is to learn you all the tricks that you are going to be faced as a data analyst. So that's why I just demonstrate all the possibilities that you are going to face in the future. Okay, let's copy this code, and for the portfolios I will add it to the Jupyter notebook here by adding the $sign SQL and adding the query here after the SQL here, and run this. After clicking the run, it will print out this same result to this Jupyter notebook because we have connected it in the previous video and just loaded this SQL here, just connected it from here. Okay, I think that that's it for now. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel. Have a good day. Bye.